Hey guys, this is Dr. Ryan DeBell from the Movement Fix.
And Coach Cody Looney from CrossFit Advantage.
And today is day 9 of the 30 for 30 movement challenge. We have 4 moves that we're going to go over today, some of which we've seen before.
Yep.
The first one is a tissue prep of the lower leg. The second one is an ankle joint mobilization. The third one is a goblet squat, which we saw last week. And we're going to incorporate a barbell front squat for load.
Yep.
You want to talk about implementation?
Yeah, so this is we have a different way to implement today than we've done so far. And we're actually going to use those front squats. And we're going to try and build to a heavy 1 rep max within this 30 minutes. All right, so we kind of tied it in with our programming to where we're going to front squat for load. And then we're going to do the other 3 drills in between reps. So we're going to start really light, probably an empty barbell. At our gym, we like to say lift for today. So that might mean that the empty barbell is as heavy as you go. If the movement is outstanding and it looks good and feels good, we can put some more weight on the bar. Then we'll do the other 3 drills in between reps. In 30 minutes, we should be able to get up to a pretty good load and improve our movement at the same time.
All right, so Tia is here today to show us these moves. Let's go check it out. The first move that we're going to do in this series is tissue prep of the lower leg. What we're going to do is go down into a lunge position. We have the stick. You could also use, instead of the stick, you could use a PVC pipe or a foam roller or a lacrosse ball, whatever you want to use. We have a stick here, so we're going to use that. We're going to go 1 minute on the lower leg, and that will include the calf and the stuff on the back. And then what we worked on last week, which was the front of the shin on the outside, we're going to work through there as well. So 1 minute total of tissue prep per leg. After the minute on both legs, we're going to do the ankle joint mobilization that we saw last week. We're going to wrap ourselves up here, which we have on the rack. Again, remember here, we want the band to be over the tongue of the shoe. We don't want it to be on the skin because it'll irritate the nerves that are close to the skin there over time if we do this a lot. Again, you could put a towel there. There you go. You could put a towel there to protect the area that the band is on. We're going to go 20 reps here. Good, back and forth, 20 reps. Good. After 20 reps each side, we're going to hit the goblet squat. We got 26 pounds here for Tia. So she's going to pick up the goblet squat, hold it by the horns, sink down. Now, the cue that we're going to think about today is, can you get your elbows down there? Now, what I want you to do is pull the handles of the kettlebell apart and pull your chest through. We have to have that cue for today. That's going to make all the difference for this and how it translates over to the front squat. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. After the minute, we're going to put it down, come up. And now we're going to do front squats, and Cody is going to show us the front squat.
Now for the fun stuff. In today's 30 for 30, we're going to front squat for load. What we're going to do, we're going to mix it up with some 5s and some 3s, kind of athlete's choice, depending on how the weight's feeling. And by the end of the 30 minutes, we're going to build up to a 1 rep single max front squat. All right? So, Tia's going to get underneath the bar. Elbows are nice and high. Bar's barely on the fingertips, and it's really being held up by the shoulders here. She's going to unlock the hips and sink on down. Good. Notice how vertical her torso is. All right? She's going to work hard to keep her chest up tall, initiate out of the hold with her elbows, and stand. Let's see 3 more of those. Whenever you're ready, go and go. Outstanding. All right. Cool. Go ahead and rack it on up. So again, kind of athlete's choice. When the bar is light, let's maybe get some sets of 5. When the bar is medium, a couple sets of 3. And by the end of the 30 minutes, we're going to have a 1 rep max for the front squat. That was tissue preparation, ankle mobilization, goblet squat, and a barbell front squat for load.
The one thing I want to say about the goblet squat in particular is remember the importance that we talked about in the demo of pulling the handles apart and pulling your chest through. What that's going to do is prepare you to stay vertical in the front squat and not let it collapse over, which is probably the most common thing we see is that people collapse forward in the front squat. So pull that chest through, pull the handle apart, and it's really going to prepare you to PR, or at least PR for today.
Yep.
Which is what we say here, or lift for today.
Lift for today.
Yep. In the front squat.
Yep. And then eventually lifting for today equals lifting all of everything all the time. And that's what we really want.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Day 9 of the 30 for 30 movement fix. Go ahead and like and share this video so you can help us change the world one heavy front squat at a time. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.